And welcome to the best of the house, December's finals. Yeah, I know we're a little bit in January, but we're here. We had some tournaments that folks were bowling in, so we wanted to make sure they could do that and still be here. And I'm here, DJ Charlie Kim, with Chris Boger.
Hello, DJ. Welcome, everyone.
How was your holiday, Chris?
They were excellent. Every part of it was excellent. Family, friends, was excellent.
Well,
and yours?
Excellent, excellent.
Right.
And speaking of excellent, we have some bowling today. We have some real bowling today.
Some good matches coming up. Good bowlers.
We have the lowest average of the folks who qualified this month was 184, and that's Bob Roman Sr., and he's going to be in the first match against Alan Chamberlain with a 197. Bob Sr. is going to get 12 pins. Bob and Skip Stowers are two repeating champions, or two people who won a championship who are here. And then we also have Danny Houghton Jr. and Rob Torres.
Rob is back. Danny, is this Danny's first time in it with us?
No, I think he's been out before.
Okay.
And it's Alan's first time, Alan Chamberlain. It'll be his first time bowling with us. So it'll be an interesting day of bowling here at AMF Kissimmee Lanes in Central Florida. And we will get started and come back with the your first match in just a moment.
Are you ready to join the bowling revolution? Do you love the thrill of the perfect strike, the sound of the ball rolling down the lane, and the excitement of competition? If so, then you'll want to be a part of our bowling community on YouTube. We're a channel dedicated to all things bowling, from pro tips and tricks to the latest in bowling equipment and accessories. And we need your help to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. So if you love bowling as much as we do, be sure to hit the subscribe button and join us on this journey. And don't forget to like and share our videos with your friends and fellow bowlers. Together, we can make our channel the go-to destination for all things bowling. So don't wait, subscribe now and let's bowl our way to the top.
And we're back with our first match, Alan Chamberlain and Bob Roman Sr. Alan will get us started on
lane three. Alan is also a bowling coach. Ooh, good start for Alan.
And that's why he's the bowling coach. Beautiful strike there to start out with. And now Bob Roman Sr. will get up. Let's see what he can do.
All right, can he answer? So Bob will be getting 12 pins, handicap. Bob's starting out on lane 4.
Bob shot 626 to get in with a 216, 220, and 190. Alan shot 212, 236, and 212 for a 660.
That's a good series.
Yeah, and with their handicaps, it comes out to 720 and 722.
All right, Bob's first ball got out a little far to his outside. Hit some dry early.
It came in just a touch high.
Yeah.
And Rob Torres to get in. He's going to be bowling today. And he shot 233, 218, 214. Skip, we already said. Danny Houghton, 247, 247, 209 for a 703 series.
Ouch.
To get in. But because he only gets like 24 pins in handicap, he had a 727.
I have yet to bowl a 700 series.
With handicap, right?
Nah, I've had them with, but no scratch 700s. All right, Bob makes his pick up. 3-6-10.
Important spare.
Good start for Bob.
And our best of the house is always brought to you by localbowler.com. Check out our website. We got some new merchandise up there. We got a nice angry 10-pin with a shirt that says Bowl Angry. So you want to check that out. Help support us a little bit.
Oh,
There, a bug on the lane there.
yeah, bug on the lane, bug on the lane. That'll be a distraction for the bowlers. Bowling with wildlife. All right, Bob's second frame on lane 3.
Looks pretty good.
There he goes. All right.
And it was.
Good shot, Bob. Bob is one of my teammates on my Tuesday night league.
He bowls with his son, Rob Roman, and his grandson, Austin Roman.
Yeah.
Now the bug problem has been eradicated. And Alan gets up for his next frame on lane 4. His frame 2. And they all go back.
Shot.
Looks pretty serious there coming around the ball return.
Yep, he is focused.
He's bowled, if memory serves, I think he and Bob Roman have bowled together on this show before. I think it was in the last couple months.
Who's that?
Bob and Alan.
I don't know. I think this is Alan's first time.
I thought it was, but now I'm thinking about it. I think he bowled against Bob before.
Oh, leaves a 7-pin, which for a lefty is the same as a 10 for a righty. No, I think Alan had said earlier that this is his first time on the show. That he a lot of times he'll forget to get into the tournament.
I don't know. Maybe I'm clairvoyant. I don't know.
Oh, maybe. You're just picturing it for the future.
Yeah.
All right, Alan going for a 7-pin. Hang on. All right.
You know what it might be? Alan and Bob, I think, bowl together on Thursday nights.
Yes.
So they're on the same team on Thursday night, so that may be where I'm seeing
So
it from.
you're picturing them bowling around each other all the time.
Yeah.
All right, Alan. Alan keeps his string of marks alive through 3 frames. Bob, a double would go a long way here. A little outside with that one. Yep, same thing as the first time on that lane. Well, not the same leave, but he got a little outside, so it came through the head pin a little strong.
I think he was trying to overcompensate from what happened the first time.
Mm-hmm. All right, so he's got a 4-7 for his spare. If he can stay clean, he'll keep the match close.
Wants to make sure to keep those marks, keep the game clean.
Uh-oh. Hang on.
Oh!
Oh, no. Leaves the 4-pin.
Slides by the 4, takes out the 7, and we got an open frame.
Not what Bob wanted. I think he dropped that one a little on the inside.
Sometimes the ball, you don't think it's going to react as much. Sometimes it reacts more than you thought, sometimes less. So,
yeah. Little inside. Oh,
right there.
It. All right.
That held the oil and right into the pocket.
All right.
Flush.
So Bob's got lane 3 figured out. He's just got to get lane 4 figured out.
Now let's see what Alan can do. Bob's opened the door for him a little bit. Let's see if he can capitalize.
Stop, focus on how far.
Alan up on 4.
All right. Can Alan stay clean through 4? That looks like it.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Can't get much cleaner.
He throws a very nice ball.
He does. He always has. So whenever I bowl against Alan's team on either of my league nights, Alan and I are, well, if it's Thursday night, we're both the anchors, and Alan kicks my butt every time. And it's always my like little individual competition. Like I got to do better than the other team's anchor, and it doesn't matter. Alan will always outscore me. Maybe not for each game individually, but his total series is always better than mine, and that's exactly why. Nice double.
Double, and you look at his form. He's got it. I mean, that's why he's a guy's coach. He's got it down.
He knows when to make adjustments as well and stuff, and that's a part of the game that I'm still learning.
That's a hard part of the game. Even the most diehard pros have a hard time with that a lot. Bob Roman now up on his fifth frame on lane 4.
Unfortunately, with Bob's open, this is almost at this point a need to strike. That's a good shot. Oh my God! That went through the pocket and left a 4.79.
Now he may not have hit the pocket perfectly.
Yeah,
but it wasn't that bad.
I didn't think so either. Now, this is a makeable spare though. So the last time on this lane, he missed the 4 pin when he had the 4.7. If he can hit the 4 and kick it into the 9, he's got it.
But he's got to throw it almost just like you threw the last one.
Right.
Dangerously close to missing the 4, just catching it on the edge of the pin to kick it over.
That has a chance. It has a chance. Oh, same result as last time.
But yeah, that's the way you go for it.
Yep,
that's what you gotta do.
It is. All right, lane 4 is his nemesis right now. If history tells us anything, this will start out with a strike over here on 3, or he'll finish with a strike over here.
Yeah, resetting the rack on 4.
I think it's going to be another re-rack. Yep, missing a pin, but he'll throw his shot first. Little light into the pocket on that one.
The light leaves a bucket. All right. Get over. Yes. He's got it.
All right, Bob's clean on lane 3. Lane 4, he's got to figure something out on. Alan's going to re-rack it.
So for those of you who want to make sure that when you're watching this video, like, subscribe, share it with everybody you know. Help us reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. Help us monetize the channel so we can keep it going. See if lane 4 picks up this time. If not, we may be in a technical timeout.
All right, Alan's going to call this in.
So we'll be back as soon as the Lane 4 is back on track. Okay, lane 4 is back.
And Alan is going for a turkey. And he's
Gobble,
got
gobble.
it.
That would give him right now a 99 working in the fourth to Bob's 66.
Yeah, Bob's gonna have to. He's got to claw his way back out and maybe even hope that Alan has a miss here. But that looks like a pretty good shot again. Oh my gosh, he threw half the rack at the 10 pin.
And it stayed.
He's looking at it in disbelief.
Bull angry.
Missing an 8 pin over on lane 4, so he's re-racking it a while.
That looks better.
All right, Alan stays clean through 7 with a turkey in there.
He's got, in the 6th, he's got a 148 working in the 6th. It's actually a 158 working in the 7th, so he's got 62 pins up on Bob.
Yeah,
That's
going to be tough to overcome.
The winner of this match will take on Skip Stowers.
And this is Bob's tough lane here. That looks like a pretty good shot. Get in there. Oh my God, wraps a 10. All right. Still a better shot, though.
Oh, yeah. Much better shot. Your wife Shannon's over there, lighting up lane 6.
Getting some practice in. All right, Bob looks good, looks good. Yes, Bob got his spare on lane 4 for the 7th frame.
Well, probably 5.
Okay. All right, Bob's 8th frame on lane 3. That looks pretty good. Hang on. Yes.
Knocks them all back.
Good shot, Bob. Alan's 8th frame. See if he can stay clean. He's made a ball change and went through the head pin a little bit, left himself a 4-7. He didn't get that ball out quite as far as he had been.
Yeah. But still an easy pickup.
It looks good.
He's
All
got
right.
it.
Clean through 8 for Alan.
So, if things hold, Skip's warming up on lane 1.
Yep.
So, if things go the way they're going, ooh,
Another 10 pin for Alan.
it gets tapped, but not doesn't go down. So if and the way it looks now, Alan's going to be bowling Skip in the next match number 2, and they're going to be bowling straight up scratch.
Ah. All right, Alan.
Alan's clean in this game. He's got a 195 working going in the 10th. Should break 200. Bob, if he strikes out, can still have a 143, 173, can still go 203. If he strikes out next 2 frames.
Ooh, outside, but no. Came in light. Just that kind of game for Bob.
Yeah, it's not going to be this month. But that's okay. He's in again for next month, so we'll see.
All right. Bob's. Yes.
Got all 3?
Got his spare in the 9th.
153. 183 is the best he can do if he strikes out here in the 10th. So even if he strikes out, Skip Stowers will be going ahead and facing Alan Chamberlain in the next match. Alan's already got a 185 working. 195 working. I'll say a good one. Good one for Bob.
All right,
there.
Bob. Bob's got a strike for his first part of the 10th frame. Can he strike out?
For a 183, if he can. Let's see what he does here. Second ball of the 10th for Bob Roman Sr.
Bob's second shot in the 10th frame. Same line. Hang on. Oh, a little flat for the 10.
So Bob could wrap up with a 173.
Still a decent score. I mean, it's not the best ever, not the worst ever.
Certainly I bowled a lot of games below that.
Right?
So,
Same. Still respectable. Last time I was on this bowling in the tournament, I think I shot a 148. That one was a little tough for me to to accept. I was pretty disappointed. Oh, just misses his 10. 172 for Bob.
the 172 for Bob, which is a 184 with handicap. So Skip is already, or Alan has already won. by 1 pin, and he'll finish out his 10th.
Now, can Allen stay clean to finish this game out?
Yeah, he has to be clean in this frame.
Another good shot. Back to the ball that he started with, and he gets the results that he started with.
Possible 235 if he takes it off the sheet. Nice game for Alan Chamberlain in his debut here on Best of the House. And he will move from the number 5 spot to bowl the number 3 bowler, Skip Stowers.
He's going to do a ball change, probably as a filler shot. Just use it to fill, kind of test this ball out.
Yeah, let's see how it reacts on the lane.
It hit solid, but left the 7 pin.
So he's got a 224.
Yep.
Could be a 225 with a pickup on the spare here.
All right, Allen. Good clean game. 225.
So Alan Chamberlain takes out Bob Roman Sr. 225 to 184. And we're going to come back with our second match. It'll be Alan Chamberlain and Skip Stowers bowling scratch. We'll be right back.
Mano a mano.
Are you ready to join the bowling revolution? Do you love the thrill of the perfect strike, the sound of the ball rolling down the lane, and the excitement of competition? If so, then you'll want to be a part of our bowling community on YouTube. We're a channel dedicated to all things bowling, from pro tips and tricks to the latest in bowling equipment and accessories. And we need your help to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. So if you love bowling as much as we do, be sure to hit the subscribe button and join us on this journey. And don't forget to like and share our videos with your friends and fellow bowlers. Together, we can make our channel the go-to destination for all things bowling. So don't wait, subscribe now and let's bowl our way to the top.
And we're back with match number 2. Alan Chamberlain getting us ready. Him and Skip Stowers are going to bowl this one scratch. Nobody gets a handicap. So it's straight up score versus score. And Alan's going to get a start on lane 4.
All right. Let's see if Alan can pick up where he left off. That looks like a pretty much the same shot. Oh, he did pick up right where he left off. Left the 7 pin.
Yep. And he did go back to the ball he was using through most of the first game, too.
All right, Alan starts off with a spare. All right, good start.
Now we'll see Skip, one of our past champions.
Okay, don't rush. Take your time in between frames. The whole reason you're doing this is to focus. Skip's first frame of this tournament. He's got a bad shoulder, a shoulder that he's fighting. Leaves himself a 2 pin.
You know what I noticed with Skip and watching him practice, he's throwing it a little fast.
Well, and he's always been like he always kind of hustles to the line and chucks that ball down there. But I wonder if it looks different because he can't follow through the same.
That could be.
Having some shoulder issues, he's kind of
that was
almost
right there.
Yeah. Good pickup, Skip. But yeah, he's gonna be. I asked him if he was sure he wanted to bowl, and he's like, "Yeah, I'm here, aren't I?"
That's true, but
he's like, "I'm gonna tough this out, dang it."
I really think that actually, if he slowed it down, maybe a half mile,
it would maybe get into its roll.
I think that it would break in just that little bit more. breaking a little more left and hit the pocket. Let's see what he does here.
That's going to cross over. And
Hey,
he
he's got it.
He's like, I can't believe that.
And now Allen's going to come back. So both on spares and 9 spare to first frame.
Right?
And Skip has a strike. Let's see how Allen answers.
Every pin's going to count. I love Allen's form. He just tucks that elbow in and
This time it's a 10.
Oh. That's like 3 shots now for Allen that the 10 pin really didn't have any business standing.
10 and the 7 both did him dirty.
All right, Allen's got his 10 pin there, so he's at least clean through 2. But Skip's working on a strike in the second, so
Gives him a half a mark advantage.
all right, let's see if Allen can get back on the strike train here. Get that one out a little bit farther.
Ooh.
Wash out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a little farther out towards the gutter.
And that's a big opening for Skip.
And some of that comes from when you're hitting the pocket and they're not striking, you just start to, well, I need to turn my hand a little bit more. I need to put a little bit more speed. Any of those things throws you off your line. Oh, maybe. No, not quite. Good try, Allen.
So for the first time today, Allen goes open.
Yep.
Now on a strike, the door is really open for Skip if he can just mark here.
You know, a double here would put some pressure on Allen early in the game. He doesn't like it. He leaves himself a 2-pin.
Yeah, he was surprised with that.
Yep.
Well, saying you hit 3, get 9. We'll take it.
I like how Skip, he turns around and walks away from it so that he can be surprised by it afterwards. Whereas some of us watch it and then get pissed off because we're like, come on, I just watched the pin attempt to hit it.
Well, that's what he did on the Brooklyn strike that he just got the frame before.
Yep.
He kind of walks back all disgusted, turns around ready to shoot the spare, and it's like, wow, I got that?
He said it's like bowling on ice out here. The ball doesn't want to turn for him. But, I mean, same exact result from the first frame. So let's see if he gets the same one here. Lane 2, or lane 4, see how it's treating him. That's a good shot. Oh, no.
A little light.
Yeah, little light leaves a 5-7.
Couldn't get the mix on it. So this will be interesting because this will now this will basically probably even things out.
Now, you know what I did notice on that? He stayed there and watched it. See? That's why you don't watch it.
Don't post a shot. Yeah. Turn around and just walk away.
Yep. Let it surprise you. Ooh, maybe. Oh, it didn't come back at all.
So now they both have 8 open frames. Or 8 open frames consisting of 8. That's better. They don't have 8 open frames apiece.
That's my kind of bowling.
Let's see what Allen does here in the fourth.
Yep. This a strike will put him right back in it. Even a 9 spare will help.
Any kind of mark.
Yeah, doesn't matter if it's a 9 or not. Leaves a 6 pin.
You know, that's something too. You have a really good game like you did the first game with a 235, and then you come back, and then nothing seems to be carrying.
Yeah, right?
No matter how good you hit the pocket, nothing seems to be carrying.
All right, Allen got his spare in the fourth frame.
Now he gets to the fifth. Match number 2. Winner to take on Danny Houghton Jr. That carried.
All right, he got it.
That time it carried.
And that one came in a little bit light, too, for him. I don't know if it's the balls trying to not react like it did earlier, or if he's got some transition there. Well, I mean, we know that there's transition there, but I don't know if his line's changing that much or if he's throwing it differently.
Well, I think he just came in a little bit lighter. He just got the mix on that he didn't get the frame before.
Oh, a little light. Picks up 7.
Still think he's got to slow it down a little bit.
Yeah.
Just, I mean, not much. Of just like a half mile an hour, I think would make a whole big difference.
Oh, he chopped his spare.
See.
That one, because Allen had a mark and a strike, that's gonna more or less even it back up.
Yeah. Well, with a strike, Allen can really capitalize.
A little bit of an advantage for Allen at that point, depending on what he does with it.
That one came over just a little too far left.
Yeah, on that one is one where you're fortunate, like you feel fortunate to leave just the 6 pin.
Yeah, that could easily have been a split. Easily. I know Skip when you watch this later, but Skip, when you watch this later, think about maybe if you just slowed it down a little bit.
Oh, his shoulder though, his shoulder is hurting him, but a good job. He picked up his 6 pin for his spare. And now Allen's coming back up again.
Winner taking on Danny Houghton, and then our first place seed, who we haven't talked about much, Rob Torres.
He's just quietly awaiting his opponent.
One game for all the marbles.
Allen. No,
And there we go.
Finally, he gets the 10 to fall.
Double, double.
And the crowd goes wild.
So now that's a huge, huge
Yep.
double. Turkey here could really, really help cement this and have him move up to face Danny.
Good shot. Oh, leaves a 7 pin to deny him the turkey.
That was a good pocket shot.
It was.
The thing too is when you look at Allen, okay, he's not a big guy. He's not a young guy. But man, the results he has and the power of his strikes is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And consistent.
Uh-oh.
He's got it.
Ooh, even Allen's like, all right, I'll take it. He didn't think it was great, but it did what it needed to do.
But here's a guy that shows you that, you don't have to be the biggest guy in the crowd. You don't have to be the youngest guy in the crowd. You just have to be consistent in what you do, concentrate on your form, on the fundamentals of this game, and you can bowl really, really, really well.
Power helps. Power gives you certain pin action and maybe messengers and things like that. But power it's not just ball speed. It's also allowing your ball to get into its proper roll so it drives through the pins properly.
Right.
And a lot of people don't realize that. They just want to keep throwing the ball harder and harder, and that's not necessarily the answer.
Well, that's because it is so, what's the word for it? Antithetical to what you would believe. Okay, this is a game where I roll a ball down this lane to smash into pins and knock as many down as I can.
Right, I want them to bounce everywhere.
So I should throw it really, really hard to knock down all those pins. And that's not the case, because even if you watch little kids bowl, if a little 6-pound ball is thrown by a 6-year-old and rolls down at like 5 miles an hour into the pocket, all the pins are going to go down. The kid's going to get a strike.
The ball is rolling for him.
Right, and it hits the pins in such a manner that they all go down. And a lot of people think this is a real power game, where it's a lot more of a finesse game than anything else.
Going to cross over? No. Okay, but no split. 6-10. Skip did pick up his single pin.
Now I don't know. It may be because his shoulder's hurting, but it does look like he's throwing a touch slower. That was at 15.8. So we'd have to look back at his previous shots to see if he's throwing it a little bit slower. My guess would be he is.
All right, he got his spare there.
Because he's seeming to have a little more control of the ball down lane.
Yes.
But again, that could be transition, but I think he's actually throwing it a little slower.
Allen got that one outside with a lot of revs on it. Nice shot, Allen. He hit that one.
So that gives him a 132 in the 7th. If Skip strikes in the 9th, I'll give him a 132 in the 8th. So right now, Allen's up by 20, working on a strike. The Skip spare.
That one's inside, crossover.
No.
Leaves himself a 4-7.
Again, that was pretty high, so he's lucky he didn't get a split on that.
Had it crossed over another inch or two, it might have been a Brooklyn strike, but it's going. Yep, got a spare. All right.
152, 162 working in the 9th. And now Skip will finish up. Skip can do 132, 62, 192 if he strikes out in the 9th and 10th. Which will still be a pretty good game. And Allen can do a 202. So Skip pretty much needs all of this right now to make Allen show up in the 10th. Otherwise, Allen's going to move on and face Danny Houghton Jr.
Oh, Skip, there we go.
There we go.
Right,
He knew that. He knew
Skip's
that.
back.
He knew that one. Okay, so now Skip gets up for his 10th frame. Again, if he goes the next 3, he can strike it out. It's a 192. Ooh. 5-7.
Split in a tough spot.
Yeah, Skip just kind of throws his chamois down. He knows that's pretty much over.
Yeah, that one, that's... Nobody wants that in their first shot on the 10th frame.
No. They want to come in a little bit light on the 5.
Now if he can pick it up and he's got a shot at it. Oh,
nice
good try,
Skip. In stereo.
Yes. For those of you listening with headphones of some sort.
So it'll be Alan Chamberlain, who will face Danny Houghton Jr. in our semifinal match. Coming up next is Alan here, finishes his 10th frame. Skip ending up with a 160.
All right, good shot, Alan.
So he's got a 172, so now he can 2 more, he'll get a 202.
Now, it's interesting, though. That green ball and how he's throwing it is still working on lane 3, but it's not working as much on lane 4. So,
almost like 2 different lanes.
yes, they're and one time that I bowled this, I had to use a ball on each lane. And so I think it's breaking down like that for him.
And for most bowlers, that's hard. If you have to bowl with a different ball, there's 2.
All right.
If you have to bowl with a different ball on each lane of the 2, then that makes life a lot harder.
It does.
Because different balls do different things.
You're
have to throw
standing
them,
at a different spot.
and you're even throwing them a little bit differently.
Yes. Now he's going to try a ball change to test it out again. Which it might be time to go to that on lane 4, but I have a feeling it's going to overhook here on this lane. We'll see. He may have moved to adjust it. Nope, that was a beautiful shot.
And he'll finish with a 202. So if he was testing out something on 3, it worked.
Right? Good game, Alan.
Okay, so we're going to get set up for our semifinal match. Alan Chamberlain, our 5th seed, going up against 2nd seed Danny Houghton Jr. Stay tuned. Okay, and we're back with our semifinal match. Alan Chamberlain and Danny Houghton Jr.
All right, Alan's got 2 200s under his belt for today's tournament so far. He's going to get us started on lane 3. Alan will get 12 pins of handicap for this game. And I've bowled against Danny a number of times as well.
We'll see how he does. Danny was lighting him up during practice. He's got a really good roll out of the ball.
Danny kicks my butt every time too, same as Alan. A little bit of a loft. Oh no.
Not the way you want to start out, but I guess if you're going to do it in the first frame.
Alan was having some sort of an issue with his thumb sticking. I saw him messing with the ball up there.
And Rob Torres, our number 1 seed. Practice on lane 1.
All right, he got his count. It's not how Alan wanted to start. I know that.
Yeah,
But
it's
just
all-
like with all of us, is after you bowl a couple of games, your fingers start swelling a little bit, things like that.
that's what I was going to say. It's his third game. So that's the rough thing of coming up from the 5th spot in the step ladder is you're bowling games.
Yep.
So you get to the 3rd or 4th match, and you're starting to get a little bit tired, and your opponent is a lot fresher.
Right. There's pros and cons. You get to see what the lanes are doing as you're working your way up the ladder, but you get more games under your belt. Here goes Danny's first throw, and that's what I expected from Danny. Danny's a really good bowler.
Really good bowler, and his ball is beautiful. It revs, it goes down there with some good speed, and it goes into the pocket, and you look at it, it's like, yeah, that's going to strike. That's going to strike. And so a couple really good matches coming up. We got this one here, and then our final match with Rob Torres. So we got some good bowling here today. We got Alan Chamberlain with 200 games.
So whoever wins this will be a first-time winner on this tournament, or in this tournament.
Yes.
Woo! Good pin action on that. Was looking at a 5-4-7, then a 5-7, then a strike.
Double instead. And now Alan's going to get up, see if he can recover from that open frame in the first. Now Danny on a double. That's really, really going to put some pressure on.
I think Alan's all right. Same bowling ball. I couldn't tell there. That was a good release. Get in there.
Oh.
Ooh.
Now for a pocket hit, that almost split.
Yeah.
And there was no reason for it to split. You can understand the wrap 7, but,
Yep.
but not a split on that. That was too well thrown.
Get over. Get over.
Yeah. Oh!
Take it easy. Take it easy on those, Alan.
Yeah, don't hurt the pins there, buddy. Just skims by the 7 with enough air to blow it over. But he needed that mark.
Yeah.
An open there with Danny on a double would almost be fatal, even by the 3rd frame.
All right.
Allen up for his 3rd frame on lane 3.
Good release. Outside. Oh, my gosh. A wrap 7 again. All right. So
for a right-hander, that would be like 10 pins. So basically what he's doing is he's just going through the pockets, going through the pins a little too heavy in his right to left motion.
All right, that was a more solid pickup of his 7 pin. All right, he's got 2 marks there in the 2nd and 3rd frame, but with Danny on 2 strikes and the fact that Danny can easily just continue striking, Alan's got to throw up some marks of some strikes.
Yeah, it says minus 39, but right now it's more like minus 19 for Danny, and a strike here would pretty much erase that right there. And lane 4.
Danny's sporting his team jersey here.
Cowboys. Yeah, my team, the Giants, really went down hard last night. I could only watch the first half, and it was not pretty.
Well, I watched the whole game because my team is the Eagles, and I was super happy with it, but it went a little differently than I expected. Nice shot, Danny, for his turkey. Starting the game. I was hoping and praying for our win, but I thought it was going to be a closer game than that. But the Giants put a heck of a season together on what was more or less a rebuilding year under a new coach and everything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm proud of the season they put together. They made the playoffs. They made a divisional round, but they certainly did not show up to play the Eagles.
Well, I mean, the Eagles also showed up, and the Eagles, they're a powerhouse in the NFC. So let's see what the Cowboys do against the 49ers tonight. Danny, little light in the pocket, leaves himself the 2-4-8 pickup, which can be chopped.
But right away, that puts Allen now down by at least 8. And then we'll see what Danny does with this, because we got to count this ball as well. So it could be back up to 28.
My brother's a huge 49ers fan, so he's looking forward to tonight's game, just like Danny is. And Danny picks up his spare. All right.
Nice pickup.
Clean through 4.
And Allen's down 28.
All right, now's the time for Allen to start getting some strikes again. We know that he can do it.
You know, again, you're up against Danny Houghton. You better be ready to go. The analogy I would use on the Giant game is, and this is a shout out to all my friends in New Jersey, the Giants look like...
Allen gets the kick on the 7 that time. Nice strike, Allen. Go ahead, DJ, sorry.
I think Monsignor Donovan, one of the really hot private school teams in Jersey, could have beat the Giants last night. It handily beat the Giants last night. They really, and I'm a Giant fan for years. I'm just, it's what it is to be a Giant or Yankee fan. You watch.
Yeah, you're disappointed. I get it, because you expected them to at least put up a good fight. The problem is, though, it's not necessarily, Allen throwing out a double there, trying to answer back. Nice.
Danny's like, come get me. And Allen's like, will do.
But, there is a little bit of, did we not show up, or did the Eagles come out with everything that they had? And
well, the Eagles played a tremendous game. Their defense was excellent. Their offense was incredible. Their offensive line, they gave Jalen Hurt a lot of time. But the Giants are primarily a defensive team. And they were allowing way too many little gains, 5, 6, 7, 8 yard passes over the middle. And you can't. And on the first drive, what was it like?
Danny got a crossover.
Ooh.
Almost to Brooklyn, leaves a 9-pin.
But one of the very first plays of the game was a pass for like 20, 30 yards.
Yeah, 30-something to Devontae Smith.
And that to me, as soon as that went, I even said to my daughter, we were watching the game together, and I'm like, they're done. Put a fork in them. Because you can't, if you're allowing that allowing the over the middle stuff is bad enough, but then when you're allowing 20, 30 yard plays, and the Eagles just marched up and down the field on them, and that's
right, Danny got his spare in the 5th. Yeah, that's all playoff football too. You're up against some of, especially at this point in divisional versus wild card, you're getting down to the top 4 seeds or the top 4 teams in each conference, and most of them have high-ranking defenses as well as offenses.
But the Giants traditionally, their defense has
Yes.
been what has kept them in games, which has won them games more
Right.
so than anything else. And last night they just had none.
They just didn't have an answer for a lot of the Eagles stuff, and that's how the Eagles season has gone. Nice shot, Danny, back on the strike train in the 6th frame. Now, if Allen can stay on this train, it's a game.
Yep. Even with that open in the first, if he puts them together, he's got to keep the string going, though, to keep ahead of Danny. Can be done. Can he do it lane 4? Oh, he leaves the 7.
Wrap 7 again.
So that's like 3 or 4 frames.
Yep. It's three frames in this one. His 2nd, 3rd, and his 6th frame all wrapped 7.
Which would make this a tremendously different game had they all carried.
Right. But he's making his spares now. Other than that first frame, which left him the big 4.
Yeah.
He's picking up his spares.
Now the ball's in Danny's court. He can put a lot of pressure on Allen.
There you go.
There you go.
Good shot, Alan.
10 in the pit. So it's Allen with 116 in the sixth, Danny with a 116 in the fifth. Both working on strikes. Danny going for his seventh frame.
Yeah, a double here is going to go a long way.
Dramatic pause.
Yep. With some Bohemian Rhapsody in the background. Danny got that one outside a little bit and leaves the 7 pin.
Well, at least the 7 pin is not being biased in who it's hurting
Yeah,
here.
that's true.
Al and Danny, we don't care. We're just going to stand up and fight anyway.
Right-hander, left-hander, we don't care.
Bowl angry. By the way, check out our new shirt and the merch on localbowler.com. Be the first in your neighborhood to have a bowl angry shirt.
All right, Danny stays clean through 7.
But this gives Alan a little bit of an opening.
It
Just
does.
a little one.
It does. If Danny doesn't strike here and Alan continues striking, it's a game.
Danny Houghton up in the 8th on lane 3. Let's see what he does.
Oh, crushes the pocket. Nice strike.
Like, yep, I have to strike. I will strike. Now, Alan, let's see what he can do. He's got to keep the string going. And here it is. Will he make it? Will he make it? Yeah, they all go back.
All
Double,
right, Alan.
double. Barney Rubble. He's got to keep this going.
He does.
But it's not bad. Even if he loses, he comes in 3rd from 5th, so that's pretty good.
Now, if he puts up a strike here, that actually puts some pressure back on Danny. Get in. Oh, okay, but he's out of trouble.
Yeah, that one he set down a little too far right, just a little too far. That came in way high. Now can he stay clean?
Looks like it, yes. All right.
So now Danny's about half a mark up.
So the only hiccup so far in this game for either bowler was the first frame for Allen.
Looking ahead.
So at this point, if Danny can put a strike here in the 9th and the first strike in the 10th, it's a done game. Uh-oh. Oh, he leaves a 6 pin in his 9th frame. All right. The game's still a little closer than we thought it might be at this point.
Well, if he
But
picks
Danny-
if he picks up the spare,
And then good count.
no, he picks up the spare, they're even.
Okay.
They both have 176 going in the 10th.
He got his spare.
We're all even. The 10th frame will decide this match. And Danny will be up first. So basically, Alan has to do whatever Danny does.
Yep.
And we could see a tie. We could be looking at our first roll-off ever in Best of the House history. Would think with all that bowling we just saw, Danny being clean, Alan with the bad first frame, we're all tied going in the 10th. Danny Houghton's first ball.
Good
all
shot.
Go back.
Good shot.
So both will likely be over 200 this game. Good match. Good match.
Yeah, Alan's 12 pins of handicap came in really handy to make it a tie in the 9th frame. Danny got that one outside a little bit, but it didn't matter.
Doubles. One more will. Now he's forcing Alan to at least double. He may have to force it. He may be forcing him to strike out. And then we'll be at our title match with Rob Torres and either one of these gentlemen right here. Unless we have to have a roll-off.
Danny's final shot in this game. Oh, and he finishes off with a strikeout.
Way to finish. Now Alan has to strike out to tie. He must strike out to tie. Big shot here. Lane 4. 10th frame. Must strike.
That looks pretty good so far. Get in there.
There's one.
All right.
He is not going quietly into that good night. Can he double and keep the pressure coming?
Right now, he's the one feeling the pressure. So let's see what the pins do for him. It looked like it was inside, but
Double.
He gets his double. I think even Alan was a tiny bit surprised by that reaction because I thought it was
One more, and
inside.
we got a tie. We're going to have a roll-off. First time in Best of the House history. Can we do this?
I think Britney Spears is saying it right now. Come on, man, one more time. Missing an 8-pin, I think.
I don't know if it's the 8-pin. I think it's a ball return.
Oh. Anything to delay Allen and not let him bowl, right?
Boy, talking about freezing the kicker here.
That's a bummer.
Giving Alan some time to think about it.
He was, in the groove, got his 2, waiting to do his 3rd. Oh. All right, here it comes.
Alan's put on quite a clinic today, no matter what happens here on this ball.
All right.
Strike for a tie.
Alan's final shot of this game. He'll either tie or he'll be done for his day. Little bounce.
And we have a tie for the first time in Best of the House history. What a match!
Even with the freezing, trying to freeze the kicker, as you said, DJ.
Okay, so now we got to figure out how we're doing, man.
So I think a 9th and 10th frame style bowl off.
Yep. 9th and 10th. We're going to actually have to keep the score by hand, though. Hang on a second. All right, we'll be back with the roll-off in just a second. Okay, so we're ready to go with our roll-off here.
All right.
9th and 10th frame.
It's going to be a 9th and 10th frame style roll-off with no handicap. So this is
Straight up.
Scratch.
And they both agreed to this, so...
And they are going to alternate shots. So when they do, after this first frame, even once they hit their 10th, they're not going to finish out the 10th. They're going to still alternate. And this is our first time doing this because we haven't had a tie yet. So we had to talk to the bowlers and kind of see a little bit of what they agreed to and stuff. Because, you know, it's still a friendly competition. And Alan, who had 12 pins of handicap, said, no, let's just do it straight up as well. So here we go.
And they're the ones impacted, so they make the call.
That's going to cross over. Okay. Still 8. Yeah, that one didn't come out quite the way that he wanted. Do you want me to do it or anything? Or okay. Uh-oh.
Oh!
That one clung on his hand.
That gives him 9.
It's not the way Alan wanted to start that. That's unfortunate. As good as he had been bowling.
Oh!
Oh,
Dan.
no!
Danny Houghton splits.
I think Danny might have felt bad for Alan on that one. He's like, you know what? I don't want to win it on that. So at this point now, I mean, Danny could pick this up. It's not an easy pickup, but it's a 4-9.
Would be huge. Oh!
Good try. All right, so Alan has a 1-pin advantage.
Wow. Now Alan will get up for his first ball in the 10th.
Alan, I think, yeah. That's the unfortunate thing about actually going for the make because, you know, you're like, I either hit this and get them both, and you still want the count. Because I would have done the same thing. I would have tried my best to pick that up versus just going for count. And if you just miss it, you're done. Versus if I'm just content with 1 pin. Oh well, let's see how it goes.
What a great match.
Yes. And it continues. That was a better release from Alan.
Oh!
What did he wind up? What?
Wow.
I couldn't see through Alan, and that is not at all what I expected when he stepped out of the way.
I don't think that's what Alan expected.
The good thing is, if he picks this up,
No harm, no foul.
for the most part, depending on whether Danny strikes or not.
We still got the fill ball, so.
He has to pick this up, though. Yes,
He
and he
does?
does. All right.
Alan, fill ball over there. Okay, so he picks
So
up the
do you want them to alternate, or you want him to finish out
No,
his
he's going to
10?
finish out.
He's going to have him finish out. Wait. Do we just want Alan to finish up over here? He can't. Never mind.
Wait, Alan. He has to go.
Yeah.
He has.
Yeah. And Danny did call it. If they alternate, we can even have them bowl off of their name. It's fine.
So Danny can lock Alan out with 2 strikes here. And there's one.
There's one. He'll need another strike and 1 pin if Alan strikes on this shot. Alan. Oh, did you want him to be on that lane? Too late.
And Alan
All
comes
right.
with a strike, so that's a 29.
He's got 39 total.
No, 29.
39.
29.
29. What are you talking about? That's right. This is the 9th and 10th frame.
New bath.
9th and 10th. So what that shot did was it forces Dandy to have to get a strike on this shot.
A strike here. And he
He
does.
does. So all he has to do is keep it on the lane. It's not over. He just has to keep it on the lane.
Pretty much.
1 pin will tie it, 2 pins wins it. And that's it. All right.
He got 9.
Now we have our official winner.
Okay, so Danny Houghton will move on to our championship match after our first ever roll-off. He wins 37-29. And Alan Chamberlain goes from 5th to 3rd place. Now, finally, Rob Torres will come over.
Are you ready to join the bowling revolution? Do you love the thrill of the perfect strike, the sound of the ball rolling down the lane, and the excitement of competition? If so, then you'll want to be a part of our bowling community on YouTube. We're a channel dedicated to all things bowling, from pro tips and tricks to the latest in bowling equipment and accessories. And we need your help to reach our goal of 10,000 subscribers. So if you love bowling as much as we do, be sure to hit the subscribe button and join us on this journey. And don't forget to like and share our videos with your friends and fellow bowlers. Together, we can make our channel the go-to destination for all things bowling. So don't wait, subscribe now and let's bowl our way to the top.
Okay, we're ready for our championship match.
All right, we've got Danny Houghton after his roll-off against Alan Chamberlain against Rob Torres. Rob gets 14 pins of handicap. Comes in as our number 1 seed.
Great bowling today on the show.
Yeah.
Hope you're not missing it. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share with everyone you know.
Danny will get us started off here, lane 4. Oh, a little heavy. Leaves a 4-7. All right, he has his spare. Starts out clean. Now we'll get our first look at Rob in this tournament.
Our number 1 seed.
Well, either way, we have a new champion, or we will have a new champion. All right, Rob's getting started. Lane 3. Little left for him.
Ooh. Ah.
Tough first frame. He just threw it a little left. Went through the head pin. Has a 6-7.
Uh-oh. Got one.
All right, he got one. Got his count.
And the thing is, next month, our final should be just as good as today was.
Oh, no. Caught the pocket very light on that one. Leaves himself a 5 or a 2, 4, 5, 7.
I think Rob's doing the same thing Skip was. Skip came over and I was talking to him about how fast he's bowling. He said, yeah, he wanted to be like 14, 15 miles an hour. He was throwing 15.8. He says, yeah, that was a little fast.
Oh, he wraps the 2 around the 4. All right, so 2 opens to start for Rob. That's not what he meant. But, yeah, Rob can turn it right back on, too.
Yep. Well, maybe a little bit of nerves, on the first time you're on camera.
And he, he hasn't been on these lanes since practice, so. All right, Danny's second frame. Good shot.
And he splits.
A 5-7 and a slightly offset 7.
Wow. Just wow.
Wow. Yeah, I didn't. From that hit, I totally didn't expect that.
No. I thought that.
The 7, okay, I get, but not the 5.
But on 2 open frames, if he had struck there, that would almost have been a coup de grace.
Uh-oh. Oh, it didn't even come back. These lanes. All right.
So, ironically, 2 open frames in the second, and Danny Houghton's still down by 6.
All right. It's still anybody's game.
We see that a bit today.
Yep. Oh,
Brooklyn.
Danny crosses over and gets a Brooklyn, but I know he's shaking his head, but at the same time, there's a little party going, well, I'll take it. Excuse me.
Now let's see if Rob can answer.
baby split. 5-4, 4-5.
This is the one you want to make the field goal.
Yeah.
What's really going to hurt is at the end of the day, I got a bowl on these lanes today.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
It didn't quite come over enough for Rob. All right. So he's got to shake those off and just start marking.
So I'm glad I'm throwing my hammer because these lanes look like they're going to be real fun today. And I bowl in the league right after this, starting at 4 o'clock. We start our competition at 1 o'clock. And I'm on 3 and 4 for the practice league. Thankfully, it's a practice league. It's not a money league or anything.
Those leagues are awesome, though, to work on stuff.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
There,
you go,
Rob.
All right. He got his line on lane 4.
Now he only has to make that keep going.
All right.
Best of the House tournament here at AMF KIssimmee Lanes in Central Florida, sponsored by localbowler.com. Whoa.
Danny leaves a 7 pin, his 4th frame.
So even picking up the spare here, it leaves Rob some hope.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Ooh.
That
Walk
was
the
his-
dog.
Yeah, well, his revs.
Thank you guys for putting this on.
Thanks, Skip.
You're welcome, Skip.
It's
Thanks for
fun.
coming.
One of these times I'll bolt.
Thanks, Skip. Have a good one.
All right.
See you Thursday.
All right.
And, you know, that's one of the main reasons we do it. Is like the bowlers really like this. They have fun. And that's what counts in the end of the day. Oh!
What?
He got that one out a little too far right. It didn't come back.
I want to blame the lanes for this, but I don't know if I can.
Let's see what Danny does here.
Good try,
Here's
Danny.
one. So that gives him 71 in the 5th. Let's see what Rob, he's got to keep striking. All there is to it. If he can put a couple more strikes together, he'll be right back in this.
Right. There you go, Rob. Nice shot.
Double, Barney
Good
Rubble.
Good solid double. Yeah, Rob just said, did you see how slow I had to throw this ball to get it to turn like that? Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, let's see now if he gets a third one here. That gives him a 57 in the 4th and a 77. So he's right back in this with a strike right here. Huge ball for Rob Torres in the 4th. Or on lane 4.
Oh, little offline.
Let's see.
3, 6, 7, 10.
Makeable, but you gotta be careful.
I actually have a really hard time with this pickup.
Yeah, it's not easy. He gets
I
two.
do that, or I hit the 3-pin too solidly and kick it to the back.
And guess what? We were tied in the 5th. Now Rob went open in the 6th with 8, so he's got a 79 in the 6th. But as of the 5th, we're both tied at 71.
Rob does have a 14-pin handicap advantage. So let's see. So we're back to square one. Let's see if Danny can change anything.
Gets that one out.
That was a good shot. Good shot. All right, Danny.
We needed that.
He's still fighting.
Lane 4. And they
Oh,
all
he
go
got
back.
it. All right, so Danny comes back with a double of his own at 6 and 7.
Double, Barney Rubble.
See if Rob can match that. All right, there's a start. All right, Rob's 7th frame is a strike.
Now he needs another. Keep up with Danny. At the stage of things where you got to go pretty much shot for shot. Title match here in the December Best of the House Finals at AMF KIssimmee Lanes in Central Florida.
There were some good games today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Rob leaves an 8-pin. That was a good hit, too. I don't think that he deserved the 8, but... All right. Pick this up. Anything can happen, as we've seen in this game so far.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Now Danny Houghton is pretty much...
He's in control of this.
He's in control of his own destiny here. Couple strikes here. The next 2 balls could pretty much put this game out of reach.
Going for a turkey.
Important
That's
one.
inside. That's inside.
Uh-oh.
All right, he leaves a 6-pin. Now, we've seen lots of stuff happen. So who knows? This isn't a guarantee.
Nothing's a guarantee in this game.
Right. That's a pickup, though.
That's
All right,
solid.
Danny. I gotta say, if he marks here in the 9th, that may do it. Like, that may be too big a hurdle for Rob to climb.
Yeah, you're talking about 1 pin difference now with Danny on a spare and Rob on the open.
I said hurdle to climb. I meant a hurdle to jump over.
Herbal decline, yeah.
We're just combining things. Whew, that was a mark.
With an exclamation point. I think that was like Danny saying, okay, that's it. Enough of this foolishness. We're going to win this thing. We're just going to go out there and we're going to do it.
All right, so if Rob goes off the sheet here, he could wind up with a 167 plus his 14.
Right.
So 180, 181? Yep, 181 is his max.
Got that one out a lot, though.
Oh, no, another bad split.
Fortunately, I think that's going to do it for Rob.
Yeah,
but he's still, hey, $75 second
Yep.
place.
It's
Nothing to hang your head about when you
right.
get that.
It's not the performance that Rob wants from himself. I know Rob; he's a competitive guy. He's gonna be mad at himself for a while from this. But you know, he came in qualified in the number 1 seed, and it takes a lot to outscore all the bowlers here at this center. So, congrats to him for doing that.
Yeah, this is for anybody who hasn't tried this. This is no cakewalk. You know, these bowlers in this house are really, really good. And if you don't think so, come out and form a team on Thursday night and compete in that league and see what happens to you.
Rob's 10th frame cuts through the head, leaves 6 and 10.
Because there are no easy teams that you face on Thursday night. They're all tough.
They're all nice. I mean, it's full. The league's full of
They're
a lot
great
of nice
They're
people.
great, yeah.
But they're, you know, for the most part, they're competitive. Rob picks up his spare in the 10th and has his fill shot.
But you could be the first place team, and you could turn around. You'd be bowling the last place team, and you can still get your butt handed to you and lose 8.
Dude, my Thursday night team, we were tied for 3rd place. We took no points Thursday night. I was so mad at myself because I felt like all right, Rob, good finish, 136, 150 for his total with handicap. So Danny, if he hits 1 pin,
Well, he's actually on a bonus, so
Yeah.
he's already won.
well, he's got 150 currently. So if he
150 working, but he's getting
well,
the
that's what
bonus.
right. If as long as he doesn't throw 2 gutter balls.
No, that's right too.
And if he does do that, we're gonna have to have drug tested, I think.
Yeah. Well,
All right, that's the game.
oh yeah.
He did get the kick. You know, as weird as this match has been, Danny can still throw a 200 even.
Yep. 170, 200. Just these 2 more, and we've seen him do it last game.
Right?
So Danny Houghton, the best of the house champion for December. His first time on the winner's circle. Cross. Yeah, he gets it. So he's got 170. He's got a 190.
You better wear that jersey every night.
So strike here, he shoots an even 200.
So it's interesting. At the 5 frames in mark, they both had 71. Danny is probably going to finish with, well, let's see here. He's finishing
200.
with a 200 on the dot. That is a good finish to the game. Nice job, Danny. Congrats to Danny for winning his first Best of the House tournament. It's a late Christmas present for him, or holiday present. All right.
So that'll do it for us for this month. Danny Houghton is our new champion. For Chris Boger and Charlie DJ Kim, we will see you again next month for our Best of the House finals for January. And that's
right.
going to be a good one, right, Chris?
Yes, sir. That is going to be a good one. Well, we'll see. We'll see who's in it. I know that there's already a bunch of good bowlers in it. I'm going to try and fight my way back into it.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But either way, we'll see you all next month.
All right. Take care, everybody. Bye.
Bye.